Okay, last thing I'd like you to try with this example is what we call an else if. Now, you cannot put an else if after your else. I'll show you what I mean. If I type else if here, I instantly get an error. Visual Studio is great for pointing out when you start doing something silly like that. And it's even given me a little thing saying else if must be preceded by a matching if or else if. So it won't let me do an else if unless there's one of these above it. The else here has naturally closed down. So the if above. So I'm going to get rid of that. So try my else if here. Else if. Right. Now it's giving me another error. That's fine. It's saying, well, hang on. Else is all well and good. Here you didn't need anything, but here, well, shouldn't it be now? It's an if statement. Where's your condition? Where is it? So I'm going to go, okay, well, let's put something else in. I'm going to put something kind of light-hearted in there. I'm going to put Mr. Wolf. Do you remember that old game you played on the primary school? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Well, I'm just going to drop that in. There we go. So notice again, sometimes I've got the space, sometimes I don't. They are not important in the slightest. Right. What I might do here though is I might add just inside it a little comment explaining what this is. So I'm going to put there you go. So I've put a little example in saying this is an example of how to use if, else if and else statements. I want you to do that as well. It's always important to place these little bits of code behind. Now I started it with an apostrophe. That apostrophe, it will tell Visual Studio, okay, when you compile this, ignore that line. That's just for another programmer. When they come along, they'll be able to see that and understand exactly what this subroutine here does. So they're really important. I want you to get in the habit of always adding them. Okay, right, that's now done. I'd like you to try it as well. You can even, if you like, have more else ifs than just one. So a couple of else ifs is absolutely fine. Give it a try.